So this is Team 6's design. We decided to make a device that will make deliveries in apartment complexes, hotels, and dorms a lot easier and more efficient. We kind of came up with this idea because delivery people usually have a difficult time with apartments and hotels just because getting to rooms can be pretty difficult depending on the complex itself. So this device will, for the sake of this project and this prototype, it'll be located on each floor, so the delivery person only has to go up to that floor, and then right out of the elevator you're going to have this device where they can just drop off the food, and then it'll map itself to the right room with the help of this QR code camera, and it'll map itself and won't bump into anything thanks to the distance sensor also right here. So this device does make use of a couple motors and sensors. Like I said, we have the QR code camera and the distance sensor right here. And then we have the two motors that we're going to use for the two front wheels. So this is the front, since we have the distance sensor in the front, and the camera in the front as well. So these are the two motors. Right now they have 50 teeth gears attached to them because the 50 teeth gears are going to be attached to the 20 teeth up here, which are going to be attached to our wheel chain right here, which this is a kind of complex thing I put together, so when I was putting these, it kind of didn't really work out. My program kept messing all of my gears up, so I kind of just left it off to the side for right now. But the idea is that this will produce the gear chain, and this will be attached to these, so that way we're going to get these wheels rolling. And then this is a solid piece that's going to attach itself to these sides. So, sorry, my camera work isn't that great, but the sides are going to be here and here. We went with this kind of design because we wanted to focus more on the two wheels pushing the device forward. So then the angle design helps with our tiny little free swivel wheel right here. And then the goal is that the joint, so these parts are going to be mounted in the side, so that way it's all going to be perfectly balanced, so that way when it's rolling, your food isn't jostling around. Another nice thing about this design is that everything is pretty much housed, so in this section we're going to have all of our wiring, so we have the Arduino board, the breadboard, and then the QR code board. And then right in these two boxes are going to be the motors, and then we'll have wiring coming out to attach itself back to the rest of it. And then we will also section off this part. For the sake of being able to see all this, I kind of left that section off, but we'll section it off right about here, so that way this section is going to be for your food, and then there's going to be a lid on it, so that way your food doesn't get cold. But yeah, that's about it for our